Hello YouTube, this is Hawk from S.O.A Airsoft, and today I'm doing a video on what exactly is Airsoft. I'm trying not to waste any time here, so I'm just going to get right into the subject. Airsoft is a military simulation sport which uses weapons, or BB guns as a lot of people like to call them, even though they're airsoft guns. Uses these weapons which expel a projectile that is 6 millimeters in size. And they also have some that fire them in 8 millimeters. These do sting. They almost never ever stick. It can happen, but it only sticks if you're not wearing proper eye protection. Well, and speaking of eye protection, right there. But these have no chance of killing anyone unless you were to like swallow a bunch of them and choke on them, which is not going to happen either. So yeah. So with eye protection, we airsofters always try to enforce this rule, which is wearing eye protection, because you don't want your eyes to get shot out. Any eye protection, any sunglasses won't work. Most of the time you're going to want something that's ANSI approved, and you can have anything from the paintball mask here, which I've painted, to these goggles, which are in their wrap, and I'll take pictures at the end of this and put them up with different face protection and whatnot. So yeah. You got your different protection, but so these guns, they are always shipped with an orange tip. That one actually has an orange tip on there. It's a little messed up because there's electrical tape. I had a suppressor attached to it, like this one here. It is not illegal to remove the orange tip in most areas of the United States, but in some areas it is illegal. So you're gonna want to check with your laws before you try doing that, and don't ever take your guns in public, because that is very illegal and people have been shot over it. So keep your guns in a proper storage area. I keep my guns in a gun bag inside my safe, and yeah, you're gonna want to properly store these always, because this will freak people out for sure. You don't want to go around shooting these in your backyard. In my case, it's okay because I live in the middle of nowhere, and everyone knows that I do this that lives around me. But I'll get into the classes of airsoft guns really quickly too. This here is your gas gun. It operates almost exactly, identical to the real thing. This is based off a G-series pistol, and I already have a loaded magazine in. The slide is back. I'll hit the slide release and come over here and shoot it at that blue target over there. See, it functions exactly like the real thing. Once it runs out of ammo, your slide is going to stick back, and you can push it forward. Unlike the real thing, it will fire after if there is gas inside. So that's how that works. That's your gas gun. Then we have your electric gun, which I do not have out here, but I'll take pictures of. I might paste in a little video of shooting it. But this is your spring gun. This is a sniper rifle, obviously, and that's the type of platform of gun you're gonna most commonly see as a spring gun. So let me try to set this down here and show the action of it. So this functions also exactly like the real thing. Keep in mind, by the way, if you're a parent out there, airsoft might be a little fishy, and you might think the community's a little interesting, but majority of the airsoft community is a very good community. I haven't met like any bad people in it, but of course, like every community, there's going to be bad eggs. These guns are meant to represent the real thing, so you want to pull your bolt back like so, and most of them have functioning safety. Want to fire. And it functions like the real thing. Some of them are loud, some of them are not. Now, I know, again, to parents, this might seem a little scary. Their kids are doing this, and they're like, oh, well, I don't want my kid hanging out with a bunch of, like, really bad people. But like I said, the airsoft community is not a lot of bad people. It's not a bunch of, like wannabe murderers, wannabe soldiers. In fact, a lot of people who were military at this time play airsoft. Like my father, he was ex-military, and he plays airsoft with us all the time. But to sum it up, airsoft is a sport that is based on military simulation, like paintball, except it gets closer to the real thing. It hits closer to home, as you can see here. Of course, some paintball guns do too, but these kind of guns are more common in airsoft because they are meant to look exactly like the real thing. These guns fire 6mm spherical pellet, or BB, or 8mm, depending on what kind of gun you have. And it's just meant to simulate the real thing, to be honest. It's gonna be fishy looking. But once you go to your first airsoft game, or you take your kid to your first airsoft game, you pull up and you think, well, my kid's wearing all this gear, that's kind of silly, right? And you look up and everyone else is going to be wearing that same stuff. No matter how many times you say no one's going to be wearing that, there will be people wearing it. I will bet money on it. Always. But yeah, so I mean, it's not dangerous. It's extremely safe. Even though you wouldn't think it is very safe. As long as the proper safety rules are enforced, such as wearing eye protection. That's the only protection you really need. But a good piece of protection you could have is mouth protection, because you can't get your teeth shot out and that hurts. So yeah, these paintball masks are cheap, guys. So don't dilly-dally, don't mess around, don't skimp out on it. Get proper protection. But yeah, just summing it up one more time. This is Hawk from S.O.A Airsoft. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at staropsairsoft@gmail.com, or you can Skype us at capital S-O-V-A lowercase airsoft on Skype. I will have the, if you couldn't understand that, I'll have it written in the description below. But comment, rate, and subscribe, and yeah, stay safe, and keep your guns in a proper storage case or bag. Do not brandish them in public. Taking the tips off of them is okay in some situations, but don't go around waving it in public, because you'll get shot over it. It will happen. And if it is illegal, if you think it might be illegal, check with your local laws. And even if you think it's not illegal, still check with your local laws, because it is legal some places, and it can be a hefty fine. So yeah, stay safe, and I hope this video helped. But if it didn't, go look on some other pages till you've really got a good idea of it. And hope to see you out on the field someday. And yeah, stay safe, and don't mess around with these things, guys. Yeah, bye. Alright, this is a demonstration of the Electric Airsoft Gun. The gun that this model, weapon, the real steel weapon that this is modeling is the MP5. So this gun has a safety, a semi-automatic, and a fully automatic function. I'll demonstrate semi first. This is unloaded, and this is automatic. Just one last look at it. It also runs off a battery that is housed inside of here. It is rechargeable. Alright, time to go over a different kind of face protection. This is a paintball mask. It protects your eyes and your mouth, and a lot of models even protect your ears. In this case, it has a sun visor, and there can be different tints of lens. This is my head setup that I use. It has the same quality as a paintball mask, protects my eyes, my face, and my head, but it's a lot more comfortable, looks a lot cooler too. I love it. Alright, thank you for watching this video, and I hope it helped you. And if it did, and you're interested in learning more about airsoft, you can check out our other videos at S.O.A Airsoft on YouTube. Again, if you have any questions, you can email us at staropsairsoft@gmail.com, or you can feel free to Skype us at capital S-O-V-A lowercase airsoft on Skype. Thank you for watching this video, and stay safe and enjoy the sport.